Alrighty, we are back. Or I'm possibly just back and totally talking to myself in the entire... Just... Yeah. Yeah. But let's go take on the Slith. Because they are... Ooh... Nope. Actually, here, let's turn off commons. Because commons don't sell for all that much iron. There we go. Now I deal some damage. Blackwater Cocktail. I think that's what it is. Blackwater Cocktail? Yeah. The Molotov ability is probably the best ability. Honestly, I think it is probably the best ability in the entire game, like single ability. Now, that is when you grab the modifier, but since you're going to be probably leveling up the ability anyways, getting the modifier is not something that would be uncommon. It's only a 1-point investment when you want to be getting this thing up to its full capacity anyways. And just look at how much damage that does. Yes, it's DOT, but still, the amount of damage is like small mini nukes. And with the fastest it hits, you can grab unique attack modifiers, being like chance on attack items like Aether Lightning, Chaos Bolt, Doom Bolt. Doom Bolt is one of the best ones you could add with it. And it just destroys everything. Especially bosses that are standing, or immobile bosses that just like standing there. Okay, well I got 3 more points. Dump them all in. Now that we're level 7, I think I'm going to hold off on actually spending any more points after this, because I think level 7 Molotov should be good. Hopefully. Dunk. But yeah, level 7 Molotov should be good for taking on the Slith, and then after that we should be able to start doing a little bit of open world adventuring, getting to the Warden. I'm not going to pick up the quest probably right away for going to Warden. I'll just end up going there and doing it because there's no point in me really following all the quest markers, because that's just running back and forth unneededly when I can just go for it. Also, another thing in this game that people don't really talk about all that much, ledges. Ledges are a thing, but they're also not a thing. If you have abilities that have the ability to arc over stuff, yes, you can straight chuck your abilities off, like, over walls. That also includes the ability to leap, which is something that they added in the Forgotten Gods DLC. When you grab your faction, you can... or when you align yourself with a certain faction in the Forgotten Gods, you have the ability to select a movement skill, essentially, that you get for, what is it, you combine it with your metal? Yeah, I think you combine it with your metal, and you automatically get the ability to, like, blink, leap, there's a couple different ones. But if you grab leap, you have the ability to leap over ledges and walls. You could even leap through walls if you have your camera set correctly, because the game doesn't register that there is something vertically in front of you, it's just something is in front of you, like, from a single level, and you can just go right over that. Oh yeah, look at all that juicy XP. That is so nice. Alright, come on. Let's wait for my Molotov to ready back up. Or get back off cooldown. Do. And more spiders! Do I want to actually level it up one more time? Because I can always de-skill. Because if we max this thing out right now, that'll just be an easier boss fight. I mean, the Slith are not exactly difficult to kill. So, yeah, just hold on to our points for now. Because we're going to want to build into, what is it, Spectral Binding right away. We're going to want to grab Spectral Binding, we're going to want to get Reaping Strike, we're going to want to get... Actually, do we want to just get a whole bunch of value points in some of our passives? Because we've got 2 passives that we're going to do early on in the Demolitionist tree, and then we've got a couple of passives that we're going to be doing in the Necromancer tree. Actually, let me take a second to look at this. For Demolitionist, Are we going to be taking... I forgot, you don't have an ultimate passive, so yeah, we would be taking the passive from... Let's go like that. We would be taking the passive from the Necromancer. Huh. Alright. Flame Strike, and then we can grab Flame Touched and Vindictus Flame. This ability is kind of what the whole idea of the build is going to be based on, simply because it gives me bonus movement speed, and then we can get items that are going to give me even more movement speed, which are going to theoretically make me, like, really, really fast. Also, Flame Retaliation. And the build is going to have a lot of retaliation damage built in, from the Flame Retaliation to the Aether Retaliation off of the Aether weapons, which the plan is to use Aether Weapon. Aether Weapon, and then try and get some Aether Fire and Aether Lightning on top of my already built-in insane level fire damage. Actually, I think primarily we would want to be doing Aether Fire instead of Aether Lightning, but still, Aether Lightning looks so freaking cool. I do not have a lot of HP potions now that I look at things. Well, I guess it's kind of too late now. Let's drop a emergency portal in case crap does not go well. Am I gonna be able to recharge off my my Constitution? Yes, I will. I just gotta dodge some of his abilities. Actually, he's really not all that tanky. I'll probably just be able to face tank him. I got one more potion. Then we've also got the Constitution. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be easy kill. Or he'll be an easy kill. I'm not sure if I want to go, now that I think about devotions, I'm not sure if I want to go, Ghoulish Hunger first or get Aether Fire first. I was planning on getting Aether Fire, but now that I think about it, Ghoulish Hunger might be also really, really nice to have. Let's grab all this junk. Let's go up here, activate the shrine. Should be 1 Aether Crystal. I don't know if I have that. Crap, I don't actually have that. That one doesn't really give me anything. That's good for me. That's also good for me. Alright, I need to go... I don't know if I'll be able to even get more Aether Crystals now that I think about it. I'm going to have to make a quick trip back here at some point. I think there's also a chest down here too, somewhere. Does not look like it, or at least I just don't see it. Whatever, we're going to have to come back here anyways, and I was planning on coming back here to farm anyways. Or at some point. Oh, let's see, I think my phone is ringing. My phone is ringing. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Alright, we can get rid of that, we can get rid of that, that. Also get rid of that. I know that'll be good for a quest for later, but I don't need it right now. We can talk to Barbas. Let's just keep going. Because if we don't activate... Actually, we can grab this portal and go further. If we don't use that portal, hang on a sec, I'm getting, like, spam called. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry for that, unfortunate little interruption. I'm going to check slightly north here, because I'm not sure if there's another Aether Crystal. But I know that I will be needing more Aether Crystals. I'm hoping, yes! That means we can just grab this next portal, head back down to the Slith Den, and we can grab our next devotion. I had a feeling there was one more up there, but I wasn't quite sure, and I didn't want to get my hopes up, because... man, it sucks. Like, not having crafting components really does kind of suck, but for somebody who doesn't have anything in this game, who's, like, brand new to the game, they're not going to be able to, use, like, banked-up crafting components. Alrighty, dudette. Now we got our second devotion shrine, which is quite nice. We are making our way to having 5 of them, which should give us at least a good start on an actual constellation. I will go through the Devotion Shrine once we have a bunch more. But yeah, I will probably do somewhat of a tutorial on that, because the Devotion Shrine or the constellation system is probably one of the most confusing points of this game, simply because they don't really do a good job of explaining it, and a lot of people online start trying to go into very like high-tech definitions of explaining it. I can give you a very simple explanation for dummies, because I am said dummy, so yeah. Let's see, nothing. We've got the Rodder, who should be right up here. Yes, he is. There's a 3 little mini bosses: the Rodder, the Rodder, the Decayer, and the Withered. Each one is kind of like a little mini boss. They're each quite powerful in their own right. But being that we also carry enough damage to where we can just chunk through them, it's very nice. Oh, yep, that's right. He leaves an Aether Death. There we go. Let's take a look at our equipment here for a second. There we go. Yet again, girlfriend texting me. That just kind of happens. Ooh, okay, that is very good for us. That's not so good. That's very, very good. That is poison and fire damage, which I know we don't have any poison damage, but poison plus fire means fire damage. Yay, fire damage. Alright, level 9. And this thing swings so slowly, I do not know how much right-clicking I'm going to be doing. Or left-clicking, I guess I should say. I'm so used to playing Dota where everything is, oh yeah, you're either right-click, left-click. It's like right-click is to attack. Or left, yeah, right-click is to attack. I have over 4,000 hours on that game, and for some reason I still mess up the controls in my head. Yeah, I am, well, that fireball just, like, left the building. That is one thing, though. If you throw your firebomb too close to yourself without having a, like a target in mind, it will just randomly, chuck it into a direction, and if it is, like, the closer it is to you, it seems like the farther it goes, so, like, right there, it just completely flies, out of position, because I clicked, like, right on myself. Alright, big boy. Okay, ow. I am going to drop down another emergency portal because I've got a good feeling this guy is going to kill us at least once. This is, what is his name, the Hoarder? He drops a, the Slightly Gnawed Buckler. I don't know why I remember what he drops, but I can never remember his name. Yeah, he's like a, Aether Poison mutated rat-like thing. Oh, okay, that hurts. Also, poison damage sucks. There we go. And I clicked too close to myself again. Good to know. I am all out of health potions, too. I could, I think, technically leave and then come back to the arena, and I don't think he'll regenerate health. But still, I don't want to end up taking that risk. Did I land it perfectly? I did. Let's see, is he going to be dumb enough to actually charge me? No, because according to the game, he should have a clear line of sight on me, but he doesn't. And my damage is just a little bit longer in range than his. Well, that's one way to cheese a boss fight. Slightly Gnawed Buckler and other such weapons. Take a look at what we got. This... Ooh, okay. This will actually be a great demonstration of what I'm talking about with chance of attack stuff. And then let's throw on, I think the buckler needs, yeah, levels and physique, so we're going to grab like that, and then we're going to go a little bit of cunning. That will be, just for now, it's level 10 stuff, that's good, level 12. There we go. Now hopefully we'll be able to find a better shield until we can use the buckler. Let's run back to town real quick. Alright, let's sell. Go like that. Do we really want to keep the ointments? Yeah, we probably should. Defense. Physical resistance. That's cunning. Chaos resistance. Shoulder pads. We don't even have boots yet. Okay. Fire damage, burn damage, cunning. Yes, that is good. Shoulder pads is the next on the list. Yeah, screw it, whatever. That's physical resistance, that is chaos resistance. I don't know how much chaos we're going to be coming up against. Okay, those are very, very good gloves. Yes. There we go. That's one way to spend all of our money. Now then, just to give you guys a little bit of an example of what I'm talking about with the chance of attack stuff. There we go. So we don't have a lot of stuff to cause that to proc. Let's see if we can do it one more time. There we go. Yeah, we don't have a lot of stuff to cause procs, but we can get stuff to proc. Hopefully. Alright, let's keep going. We've got to kill, or we can go try and kill the Withered and the... we already killed the Decayer. So we've got the Withered and the Rotter left. Yeah, that Lightning Bolt on attack. It's a super good ability. And also, if the unit that, or if the unit dies on the attack that causes the proc will go on another unit, I believe. How many levels do I have? I still have 3 levels. I could get more value points into more of my skills, but I would rather not. I'd rather hold on to getting Necromancer stuff. That stuff is just... like, the skills that we're going to be using, a lot of them are very, very good, but also it would just be better to have access to all of our skills. Granted, I don't know if I'm, like, making any coherent sense at this point. I have so many things running through my head at like, one point that, like, I'm never able to, like, fully get all my thoughts out. But granted, for anybody who sticks around this channel long enough is going to really start to realize that, but hopefully my stupidity is enough of a charm. I just realized I really did not buy many health potions, or I didn't buy any health potions. But we should be alright, hopefully. Alright, Slith. Let's play. Battlefield advantage, by the way. That is one thing that I don't see people talk about all that often. If you have the ability to give yourself the advantageous battlefield, always take it. And, oh my great goodness golly, we are attacking fast. Like, attack speed. Attack speed is another wonderful thing in this game. Let's see. Also, a thing that I said earlier that I realized that I never fully elaborated on. Ooh, we can get our Second Mastery. Is, offensive ability and defensive ability. This was not told to me until about a year after I was playing Grim Dawn. Offensive ability and defensive ability do not necessarily mean your offensive spells and your defensive ability on the spells, or your ability to resist spells. Offensive ability is your ability to deal damage and get crits. Defensive ability is your ability to not be critted or to avoid attacks. So, for a unit that has a lot of offensive ability and no defensive, they will get a lot of crits, but they will not be able to take a lot. And vice versa. But that was something that was never told to me until, like, actually, not even all that long ago. There we go, now we have Spectral Binding. Spectral Binding is a very good ability. I know this is kind of off topic, but Spectral Binding gives me HP. HP and Aether damage. HP, Aether damage. What else does it give me? I feel there's other stuff that it gives me, and I just don't remember. Wait, doesn't it also give me, like, offensive ability? Here, let me look. Just throw that and look. Yeah, health, offensive ability, Aether damage. But yeah, this is essentially what the Defiler is going to be. It's going to be me standing in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff while my battlefield just burns everybody alive. Alright, well, we got this portal up. Let's keep moving forward. And just keep farming, just keep fighting. This isn't going to be, honestly, all that interesting until I actually make it to the Warden fight. I think this is close to where we go and find the girl's heart. Or, well, technically her brother's heart, but whatever. Yeah, it should be right across that bridge, so I can go across that and grab that quest, get that done. We could probably head back to shop, or head back to town, go to the shop. I say though, the sound design for this game is phenomenal. For anybody who doesn't, or anybody who's interested in Grim Dawn, who doesn't know about the soundtrack for, that's a lot of guys. What is it? Ashes of Malmouth, or Malmouth General, being like the actual city of Malmouth. Look up the soundtrack for Malmouth. It is insane. What the heck? How is... Oh, that's right! I forgot in the most recent update they moved where this quest was. They moved it to closer to where the, what is it, the Rotter is. Either the Rotter or the Withered, whichever one it is. But yeah, I'm kind of a sound junkie. I love... Oh, there he is! I'm a sound junkie. I love the way some games sound. I love the way music sounds. I have a I think it's like a $90 sound card or an $80 sound card or whatever in my PC. Yeah, I like me some sound. I like me some music. All right, come on. Can I get some more lightning bolt procs? This is the problem with being pretty much mono-type at this point. Anybody who resists that type is just such a pain in the butt to kill. Yeah, and he's fire, and 90% of our damage is fire. I guess technically we were going to be going for more of a Aether Fire Chaos build, because you do build quite a bit of Chaos damage into your Molotov come later down the line. Also, we are probably going to be picking up Mortar too, because Mortar is just it's such a phenomenal ability. There we go. Grab this. We got the quest done. And then grab some more crafting supplies, money, and healing potions. But the other... Yeah, here he is right here. This should be... What the heck? I hit a tree. Alright then. This guy should burn pretty quickly, being that he's lightning, not fire. Yep. Also, another thing, we are going to try and get decent resistances before we're level 100. That's another thing, as I've learned, is never underestimate the power of resistances, because resistances are what is going to keep you alive.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, really now?
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I guess we are going to literally go back right here. Let's get going. Get over here. I have a bug bite on my ankle. Oh, I should probably check to see what I've got first. Let's see, pants. Those are good pants. The shield is... shield's better. That's good, but I would rather have the lightning attack. That is also good, but that one takes a little bit higher physique. Belt, physical, vitality, HP, aether resist. That belt is going to be very good in the coming future. This is decent. That is also very good defensively. I would rather have defensive ability right now than offensive ability. Like literal defensive versus offensive. That's a decent weapon, but not something we can use. This is something we can use once we're level 12, but I'm not super gung-ho on it. This is something that will be very useful for us in the upcoming area. Also, it's just pretty decent helmet. We can use that, gain a little bit of XP, and I think we are now ready to sell. Actually, here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to equip this one there, just because. Also, that, yeah, it doesn't give me, it gives me HP, but it doesn't give me my attack speed, and I want the attack speed right now. I'll just get rid of all this stuff. Done. That's for a quest. There we go. Now let's go turn in this quest. We should hit level 11 off of it. Not quite. She gives us a medallion, which is pretty good, HP-wise. Now we can keep on moving forward. Actually, do we have a... We do. This is a... Yeah, that's just a good choice. And then we can add... What kind of rings do we have, actually? Lightning damage and attack speed. Piercing damage. What the heck, why not? We've got a Rolling Blood, which... Ice Heart. Actually, the Ice Heart would be something good. That one gives us attack speed, so we'll put that there. Rolling Blood we'll put here, just because... Just to help give us a little bit more. We're sitting here at 1400 HP, which for this level is pretty dang decent. It ain't great, but it's decent. Not to mention we have really good attack speed, and then our AoE damage is phenomenal. The Conjurer's Bone also is a very good item for anybody who's doing like a pet build, but that's not here nor there. Aether Crystals. We are level 11. I think I'm going to drop some more points into Molotov because we're about to need it. I think it's here? No, this isn't the place. But this is still someplace we want to clear out a little bit. There's a quest, I believe, right underneath us. Oh, yeah, these are the Bloodsworn. Here we go. I need to take a drink. Yummy juice. Very yummy juice. I think these are the Bloodsworn. I don't remember like what part of the story they actually fall into. All I know is that when you're fighting humans, you have the chance of them dropping their faction-based weapons, and some factions have real decent weapons. These guys are slightly under-leveled, which means that I'm slightly over-leveled, but that's alright. Let's see, and there's a small quest back here. Alright, fight in the fire. There we go. That's a vitality. That's like a, no, it's a, it's a chaos or is it vitality? It's something either chaos or vitality. I believe it's chaos, now that I think about it. Chaos is more pink, vitality is a red. There's that. Conjurer's Bone, pants. Those are pretty decent pants, but not as good as what we've currently got. Cold damage, HP 10 per second. Yeah, that's something we need. talk to this guy. He tells us to go find his stash. There's something else that I thought was kind of interesting that never really expanded on. There's an underground, like, lake or river here. And it's something I figured that they could have used, but they never really did. I know there's the flooded passage, which also is a little bit further in the game, but they never really like expanded upon like the area that could have been flooded. I think that would have been fun to have like seasonal things where you could have had like this or that happen during, or having something like frozen area and then liquid area. Kind of like the way that I think it was Pokemon Black and White did it. How they had like different seasons, there was different items that you could get that weren't exactly like super important, but they were still cool. And from what I hear, now I know this is just kind of speculation, and maybe this is more community speculation than actual devs, but I believe with the pretty understandably good success of Grim Dawn 1, I believe that there will be a success, or a Grim Dawn 2 to succeed, or secede, no, what word am I looking for? To come after this game. That will be a sequel. I very much hope that there will be. I very much hope that the devs are able to do that. I don't know if they're going to use the same engine that Grim Dawn 2 is, or Grim Dawn 1 is using, because this is the same game engine, from my understanding, that is used in Titan Quest Immortal Throne. So I don't know. Or Titan Quest. I don't know if it, I don't know like what DLC is Titan Quest or what I just referred to, but Titan Quest just in general. The Foggy Bank, there we go, pop that. Now we can head back and turn in a quest. But yeah, I'm very much hoping for a Grim Dawn 2. Or more expansions for Grim Dawn 1, because I will buy them literally the day they come out. I will buy them before the day they come out, honestly. I'm very happy and very pleased. Ooh, that's tempting. Very happy and very pleased with the way Grim Dawn 1 has just been treated and the way that it has evolved and just become something truly, truly nice. But granted, I am a total sucker for a dungeon crawler. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually not too bad. That's really not too bad. 21 physique on something. I know it's not necessarily something that we need, but that is not bad, and it's not all that expensive either. Yeah. What did I feel? I felt nothing. I don't do a second quest. I never bothered to do that one. Do we still have skill points? We do not. That's alright though. Actually, I think here would be a good time to cut, make a break, and then get ready for the next one. So, everybody, have a good one, and thank you for watching.